What is up, guys? It's Sam with the Humble Outliers. Today's video is on a stock that's up 130% in the past 5 days. Let's see if this is the best stock for speculation in 2020. Let's see if there's more room for upside here, or if it's too late and you should cut your losses and wait for the next dip to buy in. But before we start, please smash that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm. And also, please subscribe if you haven't already. So it's hard for the little guys. Any support you can show, I greatly appreciate it. All right, so this stock is going to be Nikola Motors under currently the stock ticker of VectoIQ Acquisition Corp, ticker symbol VTIQ. They have recently announced that they are merging. It's going to be going live June 3rd. So this company is currently sitting at a price of $30.30. You can see here that the market cap is sitting at around 809 million. Price to sales ratio, PE ratio of 329. So it is sitting at a PE ratio of currently on this side 226. The 5-week, 52-week change has been 169%. Looking at the chart here, you can see that it's pretty much rocketed after they announced that the two were going to be joining up so they can go public earlier. The owner, CEO, did announce that he wanted to go public as soon as possible to help with the funding and also so there wasn't any delays. Let's go and look at this company a little bit more further and see if this is a good speculation buy. This is obviously going to be a competitor heading against Tesla Motors. They're offering different offerings initially, but they are both going after the freight business. Looks like they're going right after the freight business right off the bat. And looking here, you can see that the 5-day moving, it has already gone up 130%. The 1 month is at 157%. 3 months is at 192. So basically over 200% already. Is there still room to get in here? Is it too early? Is there a lot of FOMO going on? It's hard to say because we just found out about it. There's a lot more people just finding about this stock. Let's go and look into the reveal of this vehicle that they showed a couple years back. So guys, that is their flagship product right out of the bat. It's going to be called the Nikola One, powered by hydrogen fuel. They've got some other lines here, Nikola Two, some other products. Look, they have a Nikola Badger. So it looks like right out of the bat, they're going after this freight business, the freight liner, cargo transportation, logistics division. I think it's pretty smart to go after this route right off the bat. Let's look at some of what they're promising. So these are some of the claims that they're making early on. Up to 2,000 pounds of torque, up to 1,000 horsepower, an estimated 500 to 750 mile range, fueling time anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. They're proposing that they're going to have to be building these stations. They're calling H2 stations. So they're going to have to be building these H2 stations. Listening to the CNBC, what they were talking about, they're going to be building these stations along with their partnered leasing partners, their routes. So one of their biggest partners right out of the bat was Budweiser, leasing terms. What was interesting about what they're proposing is for their leasing terms, they're giving the price of fuel included. So it's pretty huge. So they're arguing right out of the bat they're going to be at a positive ROI from those leasing terms because of the fact that they're going to be giving up fuel costs right out of the bat. Also, they already have someone set up as a partner for their servicing network, Ryder system. It's going to be offering that. This is a pretty big company. I'm aware of Ryder before. I've seen them around. So they deal with mostly these type of trucks. So they got their partnership with them already aligned. So that's pretty smart on their end. Some of the other performances that they're offering is unbelievable acceleration, They're offering anywhere it says here, while diesel engines require higher RPMs to reach peak torque, electric motors hit peak torque almost instantly. This enables the Nikola trucks to accelerate up to 2 times faster than a stock diesel tractor. Superior efficiency, better aerodynamics, using energy only when needed with no idling, regenerative braking, and highly efficient electric motors and fuel cells are a few factors that give Nikola the advantage. We can see here some of the pictures that they have featured for it. So it shows the inside of a cabin for what it would look like. Pretty roomy for these truck drivers. Let's take a look at another project that they have. This is probably more suited for the retail side. Looks like the Nikola Badger, their pickup truck. I think this truck's actually pretty sharp looking. It is a prototype design, so we'll have to see how it looks when it comes out. But I think it's pretty aggressive looking, kind of gives you a Ford Raptor type of feel. Looks pretty, I think, pretty unique and futuristic looking. Let's see what this car will be promising. So they're going to say that they're going to be giving a 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, up to 980 pounds of torque, foot-pounds of torque, up to 906 horsepower, up to a 600-mile range, powertrain. Let's take a look at some of the pictures here for this vehicle. I think it looks pretty sharp. Doesn't look too edgy. I think a lot of people would be willing to drive this car. Inside of the dash looks pretty cool. They're going to be pretty comparable styling from the Teslas. They've got the whole inner dash iPad or tablet setup. You can see here another shot of that. They've also got some power sports concept designs. You can see that they got some four-wheelers. They've got even a jet ski. Looking at the jet ski here, looks pretty cool. They've also got some tactical designs where you can mod, look like it's aiming for maybe more of a military, futuristic type of approach out there. Then they've got a four-wheeler design for outbacking, camping. So they got some pretty interesting products, not similar to what Tesla's offering. They're kind of going a different route with some, toys out there, as well as a pickup truck and also their freight business. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about this company and seeing if it's a worthwhile investment, speculative play heading into 2020, and seeing if it's worth the risk or has it gone up too much and maybe you should wait for the next dip in it and then buy into it then. All right, so this was published on March 3rd. This is a press release directly from their website. And from what we have seen, they're set to go public and merge under the ticker symbol of Nikola, NKLA. This is supposed to be going into effect on June 3rd. Some top notes that they've highlighted on this press release. The first bullet, Nikola to use proceeds to excel its portfolio of battery electric BEV and hydrogen fuel electric vehicles, FCEV, targeting zero emissions globally. Nikola will build out a hydrogen station infrastructure to support its FCEV vehicles. Nikola has more than 14,000 pre-orders, representing more than $10 billion in potential revenue, and $2.5 billion. And Nikola has more than 14,000 pre-orders, representing more than $10 billion in potential revenue, and 2.5 years of production. The pro forma enterprise value of the merger is approximately valued at $3.3 billion. Transactions include a $525 million fully committed common stock PIPE at $10 per share, anchored by institutional investors, including the Fidelity Management and Research Company, the Value Act Spring Fund, and P. Schoenfeld Asset Management LP. The company will add Stephen Gursky, current CEO of VectoIQ and the former vice chairman of General Motors Corporation, to its board of directors. So they've included some buzzwords here, but Nikola Corporation, a leader in design and development of BEV and FCEV Class 8 semi-trucks, along with VectoIQ Acquisition Corp., a publicly traded special purpose acquisition company, announces that the two companies have entered into a definitive agreement to create a company focused on the development of next-generation smart transportation. They state that Nikola's business model uniquely supplies both the truck and hydrogen fueling infrastructure, solving the fleet's concerns on where to refuel with green hydrogen at competitive pricing to diesel. The transaction proceeds will accelerate production, allow Nikola to break ground on its state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Coolidge, Arizona, and begin its hydrogen station infrastructure to roll out. The company expects to generate revenue by 2021 with the rollout of its BEV truck, followed by FCEV truck sales starting in 2023. The initial build-out with hydrogen fueling stations to serve Nikola's customer fleets, such as already agreed upon, Anheuser-Busch. So to summarize things, this company still has a long way to go. As they were talking about, they still haven't even gone to production yet. They're just going public as a merger with the ticker symbol coming up on June 3rd. So once this goes into effect, I think there'll be more buzz around it. There hasn't been a whole lot of chatter, especially on the CNBC. The YouTube community's been pretty big about it, so it's good. But once we get more information about this, it'll be pretty interesting to see what goes down. A lot of it's going to come down to execution and also the technology behind what they're offering. There's still so much to cover. I'll do more videos following up about this company and giving more information about the technology and other aspects of it, and seeing if it's worthwhile for you to invest. As of right now, it's pure speculative play. I will probably buy some shares of this company at some point. I think it's just a really interesting project. They've got some really cool designs. It's gonna take a while before they can execute those, but the potential is there for some really big returns. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this company, Nikola Motors? Is this something that you're going to be looking at buying? Have you already bought? And what do you think about this as a long-term play? They go direct competition with Tesla. Tesla right now is more so, I think, has that whole market dialed in as far as, the cool cars, the technology behind it, and they're just so far ahead. It'd be really interesting to see because this company is going in a completely different direction right out of the bat. So they're going after the commercial end. But let's see what happens. It's going to be really interesting to see this. Thanks again for listening, guys. Talk to you all soon. Take care. Peace.